istiyorum alkışlarınızla. Hemen çekişimizin ardından bir kez daha sahnedeler.
Evet.
Yok, tokalaşması.
Tokalaşması tabii.
Buyurunuz.
Murat Bey, başlamadan önce buradaki kıymetli hazırlığına siz açılışta belki bahsedersiniz dedim. Bahsi hemen araya sokuşturur biz. Murat abiyle çok eğlenceli bir şey yapıyor. Niye söylemiyoruz?
Bunu öğleden sonra yasakladım.
Öyle mi? Sürpriz. Öğleden sonra bir sürprizimiz var.
Peki, çok teşekkür ediyorum Kadir abi. Merhaba, çok teşekkürler. Çok sağ olun. Şimdi çok hızlı bir şekilde aslında sabah dedim birazcık meslektaşların görüşlerini, önerilerini ve neler yaptıklarını paylaşacağız. Bugün çok değerli CIO'lar var aramızda. Bazılarıyla sahnede birebir yapmak istedim. İNG Mantısı CIO'su, Wouter Meijs'i sahneye davet ediyorum. Güçlü alkışlarınızla lütfen. Hi.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you very much.
So, I think if you come up here, so they can take good photos and they can take good video as well. So, we are here to talk with you about how technology is changing in the next 5 years and how technology is changing on behalf of the customer experience as well. But I know that you have a long history in ING, ING or ING.
Yes. Here we do it
ING. So, you have a very huge history with ING. So maybe before we start, you can a little bit tell about yourself and what your role in ING.
Yes, sure. So I've been with the ING for like the last 18 years already. I started in the Netherlands. I worked there for the retail bank in the Netherlands for quite some years. And then I also spent 2 years in Australia, managing all of the IT delivery in Australia. And then the last years before I came here, I was actually global head of cloud. So we were building our own private cloud and at the same time a public cloud foundation as well. So we had that hybrid cloud mix already in our strategy from the start. I did that for 4 years. Built a completely cloud framework for all of our engineers worldwide. And now I'm here. For the last 2 years, I've been CIO in Turkey, helping Turkish customers do banking better.
Yeah. I was always calling you to our CIO practice sessions, and you were always telling me that this is in Turkish or English. So it's the first time that I am having you here, so never late today, but we will be hosting you lots of more from
That would be excellent, and I'll try to get my Turkish even better, but I think it will take a little while before I step here on stage and doing it.
That's okay with English as well. So, my first question is, so we are always talking about how to improve the customer experience nowadays. As a customer, I also want to be a very flawless experience in home, on retail, in banking, in finance, and etc. And that's the main duty of CIOs today is to improve the customer experience. I would like to ask, what did you do in ING to develop a further customer experience, and how did technology help you?
So at ING Turkey, we want to be a really different bank. We want to be inside the life of the people, not inside banking, but more inside the life of the people. I think our customers these days, they are expecting new features, flawless execution, new products all the time. That's what you get from Google, that's what you get on their phones, that's what you get, that's their experience. 30 years ago, people did not expect that from banks. They expected great products, very secure, and those products would change maybe every 10 years, every 5 years max. So, but realize that a lot of the banking software these days is still based on that what was built 30 years ago.
Yeah.
And then it was fine to take 3 months, 3 years for big products. It didn't really matter that much. But now it's different. So what we said is we need a platform that can deliver features almost immediately, within weeks. A big product within months. That's what you want, that's what your customers want, and that's what we want. And then it needs to be flawlessly executed, always on, always available. So what we did is we built a complete new platform. It's built on microservices, it's built on containers, the new things that are out there in the market. And we brought that to our engineering teams. But in that platform, it wasn't just tick boxes, we also brought a framework in. That people, the engineers can then very easily use. It has monitoring, it has upgrading deployments, alerting, all that application, all that is standard out of the box. Which means that when an engineer starts to build new service, they can just pick it up, and it's already halfway there even before they start. So that's the thing that we have built in the last 2 years. We have a massive transformation program, first building that platform, and then moving our applications that were the oldest and most difficult to change to that new platform, and then now have a platform where it's very easy to build new services. So that's actually what we've been doing on that.
Great, great. Transformation is always a little bit risky, you know. I mean, if you succeed, it's okay, but if you don't succeed, it's maybe the doomsday for the CIOs or the other CEOs. So, what do you think was the success, or what was the key point for the success of transformation?
I think for me, big transformations always require two things. They require a great idea, and they require great execution. And sometimes we spend way too much time on the idea, and not enough focus on the execution. So what we did is we focused very hard on the execution. And there we did two things. First, we made sure we told the story to our engineers, and the engineer story is great software, great new modern technology, you know, the best, etc. And then to the business, and they don't care about technology, they care about customer. So to the business, we told them very quick features, very quick product development, etc. And that made everybody aware of what we were doing. So it wasn't just my thing, you know, building a new platform and migrating these products. No, it was everybody, the full executive committee felt responsibility to deliver on this transformation. And then second, we brought focus. We said, this is the one thing we're doing. So this one thing we're doing, and 9 other things we're not doing. We'll do them 2 years later, but we're finished. And we're finished now. Actually, we had the celebration party of the completion yesterday evening.
Yesterday, yes. And this is my week. Okay.
So it should have been part of you there. You know. But yeah, so and I think those are the 2 key things that we did to make this a success.
Great, great. So every transformation also, I think, needs to be some transformation in the organization as well. Because you mentioned that, for example, when a tech team says that this is the best technology, this is the best idea, but the business team says something different. I mean, we don't need the best technology, we need the solution as well, very fast. So how did the organization change with this transformation as well?
Yeah, I think the most important thing which we need to realize is technology is always only part of the answer. If you want to become bigger, if you want to have more products, more features to your customer very fast, you can't just change technology, you need to change the way you're working. Traditionally, we had these big applications which were difficult to change, and everybody depended on them. So they were used to work together in very big programs, very big groups, all interacting with each other, which took a long time. Now that we have this new technology, it also allows us to be much more flexible, but that requires teams to become independent. So we had to change the way of working for the engineering teams to realize they are actually independent, so they can release services by their own. And then secondly, what we need to do on the business side, if we want to deliver the right thing for our customers, then we need to have business involvement every day. You can't just, make a design, spend some time on it, and then bring it to IT. So we involve the business now continuously in our development process. We have product owners in our teams from the business on a day-to-day basis, making every decision that they can make for the engineers directly. And that gives that speed that we really want. So the technology platform is necessary, but we would not have done that without changing the organization as well, both on the business and on IT.
So my next question is, I will start with, do you know Douglas Adams, the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
42.
Yeah, 42. Yeah. The mice were building a supercomputer to ask one question: what is the meaning of life? Yeah. So this question is the same like that. So, I asked this question to all CIOs. What is the main challenges that are upcoming in the next 4 or 5 years for the CIO? Not only the challenges, maybe the opportunities as well. Because we are always talking about how the role of the CIO will change in the meantime. So maybe you can answer that in that perspective as well.
So I think, especially for banking, or for all CIOs, especially for banking CIOs, for me the biggest challenge will be how to keep up. Technology is changing even faster every year. So,
and is it compulsory to keep up for you?
Yes, it is, because our customers are affected it. They now have a phone and they have apps that they can do big things, so we think, okay, build a new feature in a couple of weeks or months is fine, you know, that's what they're expecting. You know, with the next release of the app, we should have fixed the bugs. Technology will change so much faster, they will try instantaneous items, and that's what they expect. They don't care that basically we were 30 years ago, we were a different bank and etc. They don't care about our IT systems, they care about their experience. And that means they expect everything to change now. So I think this will be the biggest challenge, especially for banks, because we need to keep our customer finance secure. So we need that security, that stability, we need that all the time. We can't just change an environment and have fun. We also have that obligation for our customers. I think that will be the biggest challenge for me in the next 5 years.
And any opportunities as well, for example?
Good that you ask, because I think generally for everybody, you know, we're all talking about generative AI these days, so I couldn't be standing on stage and telling that the big thing wouldn't be Gen AI. But I think it will change our lives of our customers completely, and then also, you know, allow us to excel in servicing our customers. But I'm hoping also that it will help us in the IT delivery to become much more faster. So to change those platforms in such a simpler way that we can still be very safe and secure for our customers and still even further increase our time to market and our delivery.
Thank you. Well, it was so nice to talk with you on the stage. I hope the audience also liked it as well. Did the audience like it? Thank you so much.
Hey, thanks so